arguably one of the best ambassadors, one of the nicest people. He's got the Rosie Report, which is phenomenal. That's what I said. I said Rosie Report. Rosen Report. But it was going to be something else.
Yeah.
What was it going to be called?
It's going to be called Rosie and Gooch
That's what it is.
Speak Hockey.
Yeah.
Rosie and Gooch Talk Hockey. But it was too tough to get Gooch to actually pin him down to do 15 shows, so it became the Rosen Report. But Gooch, you were on the Rosen Report. It's one of the best. It aired yesterday, but it's on the archives. You can archive it through YouTube, through iTunes, through Facebook, through all of that.
Why
nonsense.
are you doing it?
Why am I doing it?
Why are you doing
I'm doing it to get the word out that life is amazing. We have incredible people that are in this world, and let's be positive. You know, I lost my leg 18 years ago. My life's been phenomenal. My relationship, knowing you and Barry Monroe from Shoot for a Cure and from Stop Concussions, has given me the opportunity to really get people to understand that sometimes bad things happen. But you can turn a bad thing into an incredible thing. You don't have to just say, why me? Why is the worst word in the world. I love doing it. I love people coming up to me and coming up to you and saying, oh my God, you changed my life, or you changed my mom's life, or my aunt's life, or whatever. It's just great. It's great having the opportunity to be positive.
And you do that every day. There's no question. Well, listen, we love each other, no question. Listen, Paul, we're talking about Australia. We've got an opportunity to bring, you were down under, a great coaching experience for you. First, tell us what you thought about being in Australia, and then we'll go to the next question. We got Dave Tiger Williams and Daryl Sitley coaching this year.
Well, first of all, Gooch, and everybody out there, I've been to Australia many times. Back in the early 90s, when I was playing, before I lost my leg, I toured Australia and New Zealand with a group, Toronto Moose, and we did a tour around there. So I've been to Australia a few times. But when I went with the group, the Stop Concussion group, and the U.S.-Canada World Series that we were doing, Ice Hockey Classic, it was probably the greatest 3 weeks of my life. Being other than my kids being born, they can't jump that. They might be watching this. But Australia is one of the, if not the nicest places in the world. First of all, the people are incredible. The food is unbelievable. The fact that it's 19 hours on a plane, what can you do? Once you're there, it is, I'd go back in an absolute heartbeat. The enthusiasm from the crowd was, it was like they fell in love with hockey. And the highlight to me, and I've been around the world, been in 3 Olympics, 5 World Championships, but was playing in Rod Laver Stadium, man. I'm a huge tennis guy. That was unbelievable. But anybody out there that are going to these games, there's 2 games, correct? That are going to these.
June 17th, Sydney.
June 17th,
June
Sydney.
24th, Melbourne.
Phenomenal. Sydney and Melbourne. Sydney, I can't tell you stories of what happened to me 20 years ago in Sydney, but I almost ended up in the Sydney police station. We'll leave that out. Nothing to do with it. Great. Sydney police, love you. You're great. Everybody's phenomenal. Melbourne, incredible place too. But to me, to have a chance, if you can go to those 2 games and you can see the Canadian team and the American team, that's one thing. There's going to be some phenomenal players. The hockey, if you think it's just going to be, everybody, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, they're going to, no way, man. They're going to try to kill each other to win. But you're going to have 2 of the greatest hockey players that are coaching. Daryl Sittler, one of the greatest Leafs of all time, 10-point player in 1 game, number 27 captain, and then Tiger Williams, Dave Tiger Williams, one of my favorites to watch, because this guy, you talked about penalty minutes before. I led Canada in penalty minutes as a goalie for a while. Ron Hextall was my favorite, but Dave Tiger Williams is an absolute lunatic on the ice. He would do whatever. I'm sure he's going to do the same thing on the bench. If something happens, I'm sure he'll be throwing things. I'll make sure that he doesn't take one of my legs to throw. But I'm sure he's going to be doing some crazy things, teaching everybody about this great game of hockey and passion. And that's so. When you look at a guy and go, well, he had all those penalty minutes, he was a good hockey player too.
Very good player.
But the one thing he had that a lot of these guys have that when they come down to this tournament, and you have it more than anybody I've ever met in my life, and that's called passion. So all you kids, everybody out there that are watching this, that are going to be at the games in Australia and Melbourne and in Sydney, man, passion is what gets you through life. If you have passion for something, you go up tenfold in whatever talent you have. Give me a kid with passion over a kid with talent any day of the week, and we win. Australia, you're going to have a great time. Wish I was there, but my heart's with you.
Paul Rosen, unbelievable, great words said. Two things. One, favorite moment in Australia as far as experiences.
Geez, man, the just the people. You know, the Melbourne was great. The cities are great. The Olympics and Sydney, all the venues that they still have there, Great Barrier Reef, the Bondi Beach, everything is amazing. But it's the people. I've had a chance like you to travel the world. People in Australia are A1. They're Canadians, basically, is what they are.
You're right. Do you wear Uggs?
I would. I don't have a pair of Uggs on right now, but if I had a pair, I would. Anyways, a left, size 11 left.
Sorry about that. I forgot that. Did you kiss a koala bear?
I've kissed some girls that look like koala bears.
Wrestle a kangaroo?
No, but I do all of those things, Gooch. The times I was there, we were too busy doing. But if you bring me back, you set it up. The one-legged Jewish Paralympic athlete will challenge any kangaroo out there. Any one of you.
All right. Final thing. Get your tickets today. Tickettech.com.au. Ice Hockey Classic.
You will have I guarantee you, if you don't have the time of your life, call me, Paul Rosen, back in Toronto, the Rosen Report, and I'll give you your money back. I don't have a lot of money, but I will give you your money back. I'm that confident of what Kerry Goulet, Tony Meal, and all the gang at Stop Concussion are doing for the Hockey Classic, USA Canada. Dave, the Tiger, Williams, and Daryl, the great captain, Sittler. They'll be behind the benches. I'll be watching.
Where do you get tickets?
You got to tell me again. I'm brutal.
Tickettech.com.au.
We're tickettech.com.au.
One more time.
Tickettech.com.au.
Paul Rosen, one of the best.
There you go.